G'day, it's Pete here. Today I'm going to do another commentated play session, and I'm going to start with my advanced hour, and then I'll just dive right into it. Okay, one club from partner. Here I've got an easy one heart bid showing 4+ hearts. West bid 2 clubs, which is a curae showing 10+ points for East and support. I got a reasonable hand, so I might make a take out. Whoops. I would have played that as a take-out double. But we doubled them in 2 diamonds. Not the best start. Just because 3 suits have been bid, I don't like penalty doubles. I think this should be as much better as a take-out double. Might play spades, might play clubs. Partner can pass if they've got a good hand. Okay, so we want to try and beat this, and they've got 5 diamond tricks. Partner's only got 2 hearts. Okay. So they'll get 5 diamond tricks, and their hearts are setting up pretty quickly. So, yeah, they're just home and hosed here. They've got 5 diamonds, 3 hearts. And I got 9 tricks. So luckily doubling them in a part score in 2 minor doesn't cost much. It only doesn't double them into game. They got 280 points, but 3 clubs makes... if my partner had something like... They probably always got 4 clubs, so I could have bid 3 clubs. I just didn't think that it was actually a penalty double. So just doubled, and then partner didn't take it out. But you know, we might have competed to 2 spades or something like that as well, which might be really good in match points. But yeah, I don't like just because 3 suits have been bid, it's a penalty double. Okay, here I've got 15 points and a balanced hand. I got a 5-card major, but I really like just sticking that into a no trump. And here's one of the hands where 2 hearts would have been better, but 1 no trump should be okay, because might be okay. I should get at least 6 tricks. And just continue hearts. Okay, now I've got up to 7 tricks, so I'm going to make my 1 no trump. They're attacking spades. I don't need to take the spade trick just yet. So I was just setting up my club suit, but it's all irrelevant now, and I'm only going to make 1. So if I opened 1 heart, let's see what would have happened. If I opened 1 heart, we get to play in a heart fit, which seems better, but it also allows West to get in there with either a weak 2 spade bid or a 1 spade overcall. So while we miss playing in a heart fit, looks like the opponents have 2 spade losers, 1 heart loser, and a diamond loser. So they can make 9 tricks in spades pretty easily, I think. just 9 tricks. I don't think they can make 10, but some people might have made it. Yeah. So the one person that did get there made it, but that can be beaten on pretty much any lead. But so even while we missed a fit, we did make it a lot tougher for the opponents to get in there and compete in spades. So that's one of the benefits of opening no trumps. Makes it a lot tougher for the opponents. And here, even though we missed a 5-3 heart fit, and my partner had a void, one no trump still played fine. Yeah. Okay, so I'll move on to the next hand. So a heart pass of no trump. I've got 16 points. I'll reverse into spades, even though partner can't have spades. So here, when I bid spades, I'm not actually trying to find a spade fit. I'm just sort of trying to force partner get something intelligent out of them. Now they just jumped to 3 no trumps. They had a good 6-card diamond suit and the king of hearts, and diamonds broke quite nicely, so we got 5 heart tricks. Well, and hearts broke. Both of these were 3-3 with the jack coming down because they're 3-3. Okay, so here, common thing in the play, you've got a 7-card fit missing the jack. If you got a 7-card fit missing the jack, you want to play for the jack to drop is the best odds. And as you can see, in both diamonds and hearts, that happens. If you just have a 6-card fit, so say we took one of the diamonds away, it's actually better to take the finesse. If you need if you want all the tricks, that's what you have to play for. Here in the bidding, we're playing the robots play 2/1, so they bid a no trump on this. So the 1 no trump bid's just slightly stronger than a standard bid, such that if it went 1 heart past 2 diamonds, that would be game forcing. Now I probably would bid a game forcing bid on this hand. I got 12 points in a 6-card suit. I think it's well worth bidding 2 diamonds game force in. Okay, we'll move on to the next hand. 10, 17, 18 points and a 5-card suit, so I'm too strong for a no trump. 1 heart, 2 hearts, I'll just bid 4 hearts. You know, I could have considered bidding something like 3 no trumps, offering partner to play there, just to like choicer games or something. Excuse me. Okay. And 3 no trumps might, that's about as good. So here I got 2 spade losers, a club loser, and a heart loser. So I just want to start by getting to dummy and taking a heart finesse. So I'll cross in clubs and take a heart finesse. Okay, so that worked. So now let's see if hearts are 3-2. If I had more entries to dummy, I would have led a low heart to the jack in case ace had a singleton king. Unfortunately, I don't have the entries to do it. Okay. So West discarded a spade. 10 of spades, that's an interesting discard. Okay, so I'll draw all, but I'll just leave east with the top trump. I've got the 9 of hearts. 10 of spades, really. Okay, well, I'll play a top spade. Okay, and ace drops the jack. So it looks like West had ace-10 4th spade. At any rate, I've gotten rid of one of my spade losers. So now I've got 1 heart loser, 1 spade loser, and a club loser. Now West has 4 spades. Oh, they took the ace. So they hopped up with the ace too early. But it doesn't matter because ace is going to trump this. So I can't get back there. If they had done anything other than that, then I would have been able to make an extra trick. And they get a club. Okay. So here, I presume I'm always cold. Yep. On a diamond lead, I can actually make an over trick, can I? I guess if I give up if I know that the hearts are like that, okay, so how do I make an over trick on a diamond lead? Can anyone see? It's not abundantly clear. So So the way I played it, so diamond, the queen, I won, and I have to play king of spades now. Okay, that's interesting. So if I lay king of spades at this point, West can take the ace and return a spade if they want to give their partner a rough, but then I can cross the dummy with the ace of clubs, finesse the hearts, and then eventually throw my club on. So that's not really a line of play that I was ever really considering, but works on this specific thing. This is a good example of why double dummy is not always the best example. Some people go, oh yeah, you can make 11 tricks when they just see the whole thing, and leading the king of spades out here isn't a very practical line of play. If anyone's got any questions about any of these boards, feel free to log into Twitch and then just shoot me a message and I'll try and cover it. Okay, really weak hand here, so I'll just let them bid game. And okay, so East has diamonds and hearts and an invitational hand. Probably an unbalanced hand, or otherwise like 18, 19, like 18 balanced. Because if they were 15 to 17, they would have just opened a no trump. Now, these robots, I think if they've got 18 counts, just bid 3 hearts, which I tend with 18 points just to jump straight to 4 hearts in this situation rather than inviting, but we'll see. Okay, we got the unbalanced hand we expected. Yeah, again, that's because East didn't open a no trump. When people have invitational sequences like this, they almost always have an unbalanced hand. This doesn't look like we're going to beat 4 hearts. I can't even think of anything, really. Unless they absolutely mangle it. Okay, I got a spade. I got a rough. Well, we got 2 tricks. That's something. 3 tricks. We're getting there. Just 3. I really doubt we can do anything better than that. My hand was complete rubbish. They can always make 11 tricks. My partner's hand's not too bad though. They've got 11. Our side's always entitled to 1 spade trick and a heart trick. Notice that I've got the jack of hearts, so they can't legitimately take a finesse. Okay. Flat 10 count. Here, with a 4-3-3, I don't bother stamening, even with a 4-card major. I'll just jump to 3 no trump. And my partner went 1 down. Diamonds did not sit well on this hand. Ace, Queen, 10 of diamonds sitting over the King, Jack, 9. Okay, so can they make it? They can get 3 spade tricks, 2 heart tricks, 3 club tricks. The ninth trick isn't obvious, but they can make it. Let's see what happened. So it went a heart lead. So they didn't. The robots don't tend to lead their 4th highest from their longest and strongest. They try some other stuff. They try and lead passively a lot. Right, heart lead, and now partner has to probably play a spade is probably the normal thing to do. Yep. And now play a club. No, okay, so they took the diamond finesse first. And now the robots can untangle all their tricks. I guess you have to do something fancy in the diamond suit to, in the ending, make East lead a diamond to get your diamond trick. But leading a diamond up seems reasonable, but fails miserably on this hand. Okay, 12, 15 points. Nice easy one, no trump. Partner transferred. A bit of natural 3 clubs. My hand's pretty, well. I have a fit, so I'll bid 3 hearts. I've got a double fit, but my cards in the diamonds and spades aren't great. Okay, and this might be a tight one. Have a diamond loser, have 2 club losers, I have a spade loser. If hearts don't break, I might have a heart loser. Okay. So let's see what happens in the hearts. If I don't see that, okay. I saw the jack or 10. No. If West played the jack or 10 of hearts, I'd have a lot more to think about. Because if someone's got a singleton jack or 10, I can finesse up the other person's holding. So if West had if West had a singleton 10 of hearts, I could in theory cross to dummy and lead a low heart to the 9. Now I probably wouldn't do that because someone might play the 10 from jack 10 third or all kinds of holdings. So here Ace is followed with the 10. And they have followed from either jack 10 third or 10 doubleton. At any rate, I want to take a diamond finesse, so I might take that while I'm here. Okay, so that failed. Okay, so I'll win that and draw the final trump. Okay, so now I have to try and reduce my club losers from 2 to 1. And I've got queen 8 fourth, well, queen 8 third now, I threw one away. I had queen 8 fourth. And in the other hand, I have king 9 fourth. So I've got options like singleton 10, singleton jack, ace doubleton, singleton ace. These kinds of things. I have to work out firstly who I think might be short in clubs and what club holding they might have. So East had diamond length. It's not obvious where the spades were. Who's got the length in spades. East had the ace of spades and the king of diamonds. They probably don't have all the points. If I got nothing else to go on, I'll fall back on that. So I'll probably play West for the ace of clubs. So I might cross to the jack of diamonds and lead a club up. Okay, so West had 2 diamonds, 2 diamonds and 3 hearts. Might have something like 5 spades. Could have 5 spades and 3 clubs. 5, 3, 2, 3, I think. They might, or alternatively, they might have a 6, 3, 2, 2. Don't think they'll have 6 spades. If they've got a 5, 3, 2, 3, then I actually want to lead a club from the other hand. Yeah, I'll cross back to the other hand because, yeah. No. So that went down. And yeah, so I correctly worked out who had the Doubleton club. So here I was trying to work out the hand shape to work out who might have a Doubleton club. If I thought someone might have a Singleton club, then I had chances to finesse up the Jack or 10. Here with I wanted to work out who had the Doubleton club and lead through them first. Okay, so I was trying to piece together the shape. So drew some trumps, took a diamond finesse, that failed. Continued the diamond. I won with the ace and kept the jack so that I had ability to get back between hands. Now, by getting back between hands, I could choose who I thought had short clubs. Now, at this point, I crossed here, saw West had that, and threw a spade. Now, I thought that West probably didn't have 6 spades, so I decided to cross back to dummy, playing East for a 5, 3, playing West for a 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, and West for a 5, 3, 2, 3. I thought that that shape was. Now in the ending, okay, so here I just had to guess who had the Doubleton club and hope that they had the ace. So here I led a low club towards the king, and I did choose who had the Doubleton, but I got the ace part wrong. Anyway, on to the next hand, and I'm now going to start playing with a guy called Daniel Brauny, who's a youth player, Australian youth player. So 1 heart, double, 2 hearts. I got some spades, so I'm happy to venture in 2 spades. I could double in theory as well. That was another option I have. But yeah, so Daniel Brauny's a Australian junior player from Sydney. He's represented Australia at the under-21s. Came close to making the Australian youth team this year, but just missed out. But has been around for a little bit, but hasn't been, played intermittently. Okay, so we're in 4 spades. West open 1 heart. Okay. So if I look at dummy, we've got 3 diamond losers and some club losers. No spades. This is a tricky hand to play. East only raised 2 hearts and they've got a 10-card heart fit. And West didn't compete to 3 hearts over that. So East might have like 5 hearts and no points or something like that. Alright, I'll try the Queen. Okay. And now King of Diamonds. So if that Queen of Diamonds was a Singleton, I'm probably going to go down. But I want to get the clubs running. So I might draw 2 rounds of trumps. Oh, yuck, there. Okay, so they're 4-1. So this is really tricky here. So East has 4 spades. That diamond suit's almost destined to be 4-1. Let's take a club finesse at this stage. Okay, good, that worked. So I could do something like trumper club, draw trumps, run the clubs, and then I've still probably got 2 losers. If I lead a diamond at this stage, okay, I don't think there's any harm in me trumping a club. Okay, so I'll do that. Ace through a diamond. So West. Okay. Looks like East has Queen, Doubleton, Diamond, Doubleton, Club, 4 spades and 5 hearts, maybe? Well, if that's the case, I am going down. So I think I need to hope that East just made some silly switch to the Queen of Spades. So do that. All the trumps are drawn. Now I'm just taking my clubs, and we'll lead a diamond, and West showed out. I presume East actually pitched down to, oh yeah, they've only got 3 diamonds. So I'm down 1, but pretty close to making it. Other people went lots off in spades. It's not a terrible spot. So East did have a 4-5-2-2. I would definitely be bidding more than just 2 hearts on this hand. Seems a bit silly. Well, not strong enough just to bid 2 hearts. So something like a 3-heart bid should be preemptive in style. Okay, 1 diamond pass, and I've got 10 points, so happy to bid 1 heart. Okay, partner raised to 2 hearts, not interested in game. The opponent's doubling again, they might get themselves into trouble. They bid to 3 diamonds. Now I might just double that because I think they're in trouble. Even if they have a diamond fit, they probably won't. Ah, yep, they're getting themselves into more and more trouble. Okay, so here they're vulnerable against knots, so it was a bit risky. I had maximum hand, so I just thought I'd double them. We haven't beaten them yet. West does have another double, or they might bid 2 spades or something like that. It's another option. Anyway, I've got I've definitely got a club trick. Partner led. So partner's got the Ace King of Hearts. Huh. The stream seems to be a bit slow, so I might just stop it for a second, then bring it back up in just 2 seconds, which should, and hopefully it runs a bit smoother after that. Although as soon as I said that, the quality went up. We'll see how it goes. If it goes poorer again, then I'll reset the stream. But yeah, if you've got any questions, feel free to just log in and ask me. Hi David, how are you doing? Did anyone catch my commentary of the view graph yesterday? Okay, low club switch. Yeah, I think I want club control. I was thinking about ducking it. But yeah, so we're playing reverse signals here. So we're just giving reverse count. The diamond suit, the spade suits come in, and okay, so they're in a 4-3 fit. The spade suit's set up. East only has 3 clubs. If Braun plays a top heart now, even though it sets up East's hearts, they can ruff there, but then they could. So he's got the ace king of hearts and the jack of clubs for 8 points. So even if he lets them ruff a top heart, they can't get back to the east hand very easily. They could try trumping a spade. Low diamond. No. Just thinking about unblocking there. Okay, so I can play king of clubs and a heart. They just throw a diamond away on that. That'll beat it 1 trick. If I play the king of diamonds, yeah, king of diamonds. I was thinking if I play the king of diamonds and then they trump a spade, I get to overruff that. Alright. I think we're good now. They've played the club themselves. Yes, East had trumped a spade. I forgot about that. But here they get to discard the diamond. So my partner wins the ace of hearts and then plays the queen of diamonds if they have it. And I throw a heart and we'll beat it 2 tricks. Yep. And I'll trump this, but East gets the final trick with the queen of hearts. Okay, for plus 500. And tricky to, well, 800. Miscounted how many tricks we had. Here was the full hand. East was in a bit of trouble here. West could have possibly just bid 2 spades over the 2 heart bid to show a strong hand with spades. I probably would have just overcalled 1 spade the first time and then doubled 2 hearts for takeout. They get into a bit of trouble, but you know, that's what I think is the best way to untangle that. Pass, game forcing 2 clubs. Let's just, I've got nothing to bid, so we'll see where they end up. East has, what is this bidding? It's not telling me. Usually it tells me. I don't know why it's not popping up. Okay, so here it looks like East has spades and diamonds, West has a balanced hand, and then key carded. I might just lead the ace of hearts before it runs away. Hopefully that doesn't get knocked off, but even if it does, West does have a good hand. If my partner's got the ace of spades, that'll be good enough to beat it. Other than that, diamonds are breaking well for them, so that's not a problem. Okay, so they roughed that, so they don't have any problem at all. Alright, I might just stop the stream and restart it because it seems to be a bit slow. And we're back. So hopefully this runs just a bit smoother. So the fact that ace jumped to slam in diamonds would suggest that they might have had a void. I have no reason to know whether it was a heart void or a club void. And that all looks like pretty reasonable. I suspect that they're going to make 7 on this hand. So they're off the king of spades. I got a trump. Oh, we managed to beat it. How about that? I wasn't really expecting to beat it. Yeah, so what's the response to... What is a 6-diamond response to the 4 no trump keycard? That's a good question. I was trying to look at what the robots play it as. They don't... For some reason their auction didn't tell me what it means. But what I like to play is the some ways of showing voids. So what I usually use is 4 no trumps. You know all the normal bids of 5 clubs, 5 diamonds, 5 hearts and 5 spades. They're all usual. But what I like is 5 no trumps and 6 of a suit to say I have a void and some number of keycards. Now what I usually play is 5 no trumps says I have an even amount of keycards and a void. And I'm not going to tell you where my void is, but you might be able to work it out. Or if you jump to the 6th level, 6 something says, here is my void, or otherwise if you can't bid a suit, it says, I have a void. Try and work it out, and I have an odd amount of keycards. So if I was playing with my regular partner here, I'd play 6 diamonds as, I have a void, and it's hearts, and I have an odd amount of keycards, which is what they actually do have on this hand. Whether or not they play that is another thing. Still seem to be having some troubles with the Twitch feed, I'm not sure. I thought I might have fixed it up. Another game forcing option for them. Okay, 2 clubs, 2 diamonds waiting, 2 no trumps, 3 no trumps. Okay, so just big balanced. Happy to play 3 no trumps. And it's Braun on lead. So on that last hand, I'll just bring it up before Braun leads. 6 diamonds should make quite comfortably when I lead the ace of hearts. All they have to do is trump 2 clubs. Yeah, so ace of hearts, they rough. Play a diamond to the ace, king of hearts, throwing a club, ace of clubs, king of clubs. Oh, you know, maybe not. It's a bit tricky. And partner led my spade. Oh, that's nice. So we're playing low encourage, so I'll give them the encouragement I want. Low diamond, low. So partner led a 4th best spade. So West has ace, king, queen of spades, because otherwise nothing else really makes sense. I don't know. We haven't discussed. Over the 9, my 2 might be reverse count, might be low encourage. I'm not totally sure. Or we got as far as discussing we play reverse, which isn't a very in-depth analysis, but so club, 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 and if Braun's discarding here, West has 3 top spades and 4 clubs, so they got like 5 club tricks, so the spades will never actually get set up. Yeah, so I'll just discard my spades, and we just want to try and get our tricks. We're not going to actually beat this. The fact that they've switched away from clubs here means that they're just sort of playing for over tricks. So they got the ace, king, queen of spades. They got all the club tricks. So let's just try and get our diamond tricks before they're going to run away. And I suspect that Declarer's got the rest of the tricks now if Braun can't cash the ace of diamonds. Or if they can't cash a top diamond. So David, did I cover enough of detail of what the 6 diamond response to keycard is? What I usually play is 5 no trumps says I have an even amount of keycards and a void, and if I jump to the 6th level I have an odd amount of keycards and a void, and if I bid a suit that's not the trump suit, that's where my void is. But yeah, good question. I have no idea if that's what the robots played it as either. But okay. Yeah, there's the jack of spades from Braun, letting me know for sure that that's what's going on. They're just cashing their tricks now. I managed to beat that a trick. I think they cashed the top trump too early. We can actually always beat it. Maybe if I keep ploughing on with spades, we get there. I had 5 club tricks, 3 spade tricks. I'm surprised that we can beat that. Seems interesting that we can actually untangle all of that. But anyway, 14 points, balanced hand. I'll just open a diamond. So just still looking at the last one, I guess they have big entry issues, so if they don't take the spades, they can't get their spades or something. Okay, so we play double here as a support double, just showing 3 card spade support. I got king jack 4th hard. I would sometimes consider passing just to not actually show my 3 card support and just defending hearts, but I'll make my support double. Three diamonds from partner. Tempted to have just a bash at game. Partner's got a singleton heart, 4 spades, something like a 4-4-1 shape. Okay, I'll pass. I'll let it play. No. Okay. So maybe he didn't know. We hadn't agreed whether we played support doubles. Oh, wait, he bid a spade. He'd already shown 5. That wasn't a support double. was just a bit sleepy. It's hard to talk and play at the same time. But here, heart lead. Looks like 3-no trump might be reasonable. But anyway, I've got some heart losers. I'll just trump them. And take a diamond finesse, which worked. And I'll trump that. And draw another trump. Okay, I didn't want to duck a diamond because if I did, West would be able to give East a ruff of the King of Hearts. So at this point, I'll take a spade finesse. And now I just lose one spade trick. And I get to make 11 tricks. Ten tricks. Ah, the King of Diamonds. I still forgot about that. But yeah, 4 spades makes... Everything's pretty friendly on this hand. I could have bid something like 3 spades or something. So because it went pass, 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 and I opened 1 diamond, when a 1 heart overcall, so when they overcall 1 heart, partner bidding 1 spade shows a 5-card suit. Now, it just slipped my mind at that point, so I forgot to just raise his spades. Instead I doubled, which I wouldn't usually actually play as support double because my partner's shown 5. But we might have been able to get to 4 spades, possibly, if I bid something like 3 spades. But my King Jack 4th heart's really not that good. Maybe another way is if I bid 2 spades and then partner bids 3 and I bid 4, or something like that. But it's quite a friendly layout on this hand. Okay. So Daniel Braun had to run away, but thanks to him for having a few hands with me. And just go back to playing with the roads. Pass, pass to me. I'm 3rd seat. Consider opening. I've got a good lead director of a heart, but I'm vulnerable. So I don't want to do that. So David just asked, should you alert support doubles? I'm not sure about the alerting regulations all across the world, but at least in Australia, doubles are self-alerting. So you never have to alert any doubles, and you never have to alert any bids of the opponent's suits. Those 2 things are described as self-alerting and sort of unusual anyway. So no, you usually don't need to alert support doubles, or you don't need to alert support doubles. Other rules is anything above 3-no trumps also doesn't need to be alerted. So doubles, bids of the opponent's suits, and stuff above 3-no trumps don't need to be alerted. Pass, pass, but yeah, because I'm vulnerable I won't actually open this. Spade, pass a no trump, 2 diamonds, pass 2 no trumps. So East has 10 or 11 points. West has a 5-5 with spades and diamonds. So I'll just leave it there. Okay. Now, so in this, if you ever consider balancing, one thing that you want to do is if the opponents have found a fit, that's when you can consider balancing. If they're at the 3 level, you generally don't do it either. And here they haven't necessarily found a fit, and they're at the 3 level, so there's no way I wanted to balance. Now, East has an 11 count with a 5-card suit, so I would have just opened 1 heart on their hand. Okay, 10 of hearts. So it looks like my partner led a singleton. Yep. Low spade, and they stuck the king in. Can't over off the 9. So we held it exactly to 3. It would have been much better if my partner did something else. So when they got in with, so 10 of hearts is a fine lead, and heart they ruffed. When they got in with the spade, at this point I think you want to play diamonds, so just ace of diamonds, diamonds, stop them ruffing. My partner's still got a good spade suit covered, so just stop them ruffing, ace of diamonds, diamond, and then they're in big trouble. Instead they played a spade, which really doesn't achieve anything, so it's not a very good defense, and just allowed them to cross ruff the hand and make it. Okay, 1 no trump. Transfer the hearts, and they bid 3 hearts, so they're super accepting. And bid to 4 hearts. Okay, so what do I want to lead from this? So I might just lead my club, not because it's a Dalton, but 10-9 rather than 9-8 small. 10 small, queen, ace. So East has ace, jack of clubs, so I just finessed my partner's queen. Yay! And my partner has stiff 5 of hearts. Okay, so West had 10 points. East has 15 to 17. I don't know why I can't look at any of the robots' bids, but I think they're showing just a minimum with 5 hearts. So East has Queen Jack of hearts, Ace Jack of clubs is 8 points. I'll just continue with another club. I don't want to keep finessing my partner in, like, if I played a spade, I might finesse them in spades. Okay, so they got King, Queen, Jack of spades. And it looks like, yeah, 11 tricks. So here they got 4 heart tricks, 3 spade tricks, and I think my partner threw a club away at some point, which is probably the only card that's useful in their hand. Actually, they had to play a low club, not the queen. And they could actually work out to play a low club here. So if you think of what has partner led the 10 from. So here I don't underlead aces, so East has the ace of clubs. And once I've played the 10, I also don't have the jack, so East has the jack of clubs as well. So with East having the ace jack of clubs, when I lead the 10, North has no reason to stick the queen in. They don't need to play third hand high because they've worked out my 10 will force a high enough card from East anyway, so they could have just played low. Any questions about those hands? So I'll wrap up the first hour of this, which is sort of the advanced hour. I'll trying to cover some more detailed stuff in that. Feel free to ask questions on any sort of topic you want, but I might just move into the next hour. $12 points, 5 card suit, happy to open 1 heart. 1 heart, 3 diamonds, double takeout. I might just bid 3 no trumps here. And partner jumped to 6 no trumps. Okay, so partner's only got 14 points. I don't think 3, they forced me to bid at the 3 level, and I tried for 3 no trumps. I don't think I have any way to make this. I would have just played 3 no trumps as, yeah, I've got some good diamond stoppers. So I wouldn't have bid 6 no trumps with my partner's hand. In fact, I'll just pass 3 no trumps and hope it makes. And 3 no trumps is no luxury either. Is there a way to make this? So if West has something like King, Queen, Doubleton, Club, Void Heart, 7 diamonds, and 4 spades, what will that give me? That nah, I still can't even make it if I've got that. I really don't have anything close to making 6 no trumps here. So here I'll just do my best to not go as many off. So I'll start by cashing all of them. And I'll lead a heart up. And there we go, I'll go down. Lots of tricks. Down 4. So my partner sort of overbid that one a lot. I wonder if I can get out for down 3. Not on a diamond lead. Yeah, I don't get their 6 no trump bid. 1 no trump pass 4 diamonds. It's a transfer to hearts, I guess. Some people play that as transfer to spades, some people play that as transfer to hearts, some people don't use that for anything. But it's Texas transfer, but I have no idea why my I can't see what their bids mean, but anyway. Dummy came down with 9 points and 6 hearts. I have 8 points. So 17 points between us. There's 23 missing. West has 15 to 17. So my partner's got 6 to 8 points. And I got 2 heart tricks and a spade trick. Alright. So West has ace king of clubs. Okay. So usually when you're in with the top trump, you want to draw it. I'm tempted not to do that just because it'll give me a chance to try a couple of suits. So if I played ace of spades and a spade and West won the king, then I might not get a chance to test diamonds because they'll get to play 2 rounds of clubs. So I'm not going to draw it. In fact, I might just lead a low spade in case West has just the king and has a guess. So, yeah. So club and a rough. So now I get ace of spades. And I'll try a diamond. So my partner had the queen, so they had to guess there. But I had to actually play a diamond. So at this point they're actually off if I play a diamond, they win ace, club throwing, a diamond. Okay, so they're cold. But here when I let a low spade, if West thought my partner had the ace instead of me, they would play low, which would force the ace out from the other hand. But they got it all right. Unfortunately, there wasn't anything we could do on the lead. I'm surprised my partner didn't lead the king of diamonds. Lets it make, but it seems a normalish lead. Surprised they can make it after the King of Diamonds as well. Intriguing. Because they could do something like low heart towards the 10, which would give up. If they played low heart towards the 10, that would allow them to pick up hearts for only one loser, but no one would really play that way. 2 hearts, 2 spades. I got 4 card heart support, but I got some defensive tricks, so I only bid 3 hearts. And let them play there. So we'll lead top of an interior sequence, and my partner continued. So I could have split with the jack there, and it was probably worthwhile doing it. Just so that I have by the time they force out my jack, I keep a low trump. Here they'll be able to draw all my trumps bar 1, and also probably should have ducked that, but I'll just return a heart, force them to ruff. Rough, heart. They made 10 tricks, so I mangled that a bit. Couple of things I could have done. They can always make 10 tricks, but heart lead and a heart they ruffed. They lead a low spade. If I stick in the jack, it means they can't just leave me with only the top trump. But I'm not opposed to playing low. If they get that wrong, then I've got some issues. But I think I probably should have stuck in the jack. And here, when they lead a low club, I could have ducked that as well. Give them a guess in clubs. They should get all of that right because my partner preempted and showed the points they had. So it shouldn't have been too much of a problem. But I could have put them under more pressure. 16 points in a balanced hand, so I'll open 1 no trump. And we're lucky enough to play there. And this will make quite comfortably. I have 6 club tricks, a heart trick, and 3 spade tricks for 10 tricks. If the spade jack comes down, I have 11 tricks. Now, a lot of people would just sort of speed up the hand and play spade, spade, spade. Oh no, the jack didn't come down. I'll just take my clubs and give you the last 3 tricks. That being said, also a lot of people just see their long suit and play it. What we should do here is, I know that in spades it depends whether the spade jack comes down. I'm not really ever going to finesse. But if by playing my long suit I give them a chance to throw spades away, and by doing that I increase my chances of making 11. So I should play on clubs first. Now 3 no needs diamonds to be 4-4. So here I've got a spade discard, spade discard, spade discard, spade discard. All my spades are good now. And it looks like they were 3-3 anyway. But I got lots of spade discards. And now I make 11 tricks. With partner's hand, I've got 6 good clubs and the queen of spades. Depends on what your methods are. I'd be tempted to transfer 2 clubs, and if partner had some way of super accepting clubs, then having a go at bidding 3 no trump. As it is, 3 no trumps can go down on this hand if they lead a diamond. But that being said, if partner has sort of 3 clubs, and depending on what your methods are, if they can show 3 clubs to an honor or anything, then 3 no trumps could be a reasonable shot. Diamond, no trump. I got 12, 15. 15 points, but I'll just bid 2 diamonds. My diamond suit's broken. I had a singleton king. So I just took the conservative approach here. Spade, okay. So I'll throw a heart away, trump 1. Oh, I got overruffed. What do I get overruffed with? The jack, okay. So I'm quite comfortable here. Looks like East has Jack 10 Doubleton Diamond. So I could have taken a finesse. Probably there's no cost in taking the finesse. But here, if East has the Ace of Clubs, I get to just cross-ruff this hand for 9 tricks by not taking the diamond finesse. I was sort of hoping for that, but it's far from easy. Well, I needed East to have a Doubleton Diamond, I needed East to have the Ace of Clubs, I needed East to have one of the hard honors to be able to untangle all that stuff to play for a 9th trick. My alternative was just finesse the diamond. But the way they played it, it seemed more likely to be the other way. Now I could have made 10 tricks on a spade lead, so play Ace of Diamonds or King of Clubs, one of those, or something like that to get 10 tricks. Because I could have set up the clubs to discard hearts or something like that. Club past 3 spades. I presume that's a splinter. 4 no trumps, 5 no trumps, and they're in 6 clubs. Yeah, so 3 spades was a splinter, agreeing clubs. Really don't know what I should be discarding here. Spades unlikely to hurt. I don't know anything really about West's shape. Okay, so they let a low diamond to the ace, and now a low diamond. Now, just from basing on how people play suits, they'd never do that with Queen Doubleton Diamond. So West just has a singleton diamond, so I'll just duck this, let them rough it. Keep my diamond intact. And they made 7. So ducking it didn't actually help me at all, but you can work out things from people's line of play. From diamond to the ace, low diamond. Basically no one does that from Queen Doubleton or anything like that. Okay. Pass a club here. Happy to bid 1 hard on this. Double. And I got smashed out in 1 heart. As a general principle, if the opponents ever double me at the 1 level, I really like to try running. So with my partner's hand, I might have redoubled saying, please run somewhere, and we might have got to a spade. Doesn't mean that it's always right, but if the opponents are going for you at the 1 level, it's usually they've got a good reason. So here, I had we had a spade fit, but things probably aren't going to break nicely for us. So I want to try and get about 5 tricks for this not to be a really bad score, although 1 heart doubled seems reasonably normal. Okay, so they're starting off by letting me get some ruffs, so that's a good start. Next, I want to play for the king of diamonds to be with the west hand. Okay. 10 of hearts. I'll stick in the jack because now west can't continue hearts at all without giving up a heart trick. So I got 3 tricks. Now I got a couple of options for getting another one. West still has more hearts than me, and they've got like 7 third heart. So if I just don't play trumps, I'll probably... Okay, they're ruffed with the 7. I've now got my 2 tricks. And I was down 2. So down 2 is not a terrible result. I can get out for down 1, so let's see how I can do that. So 10 of clubs, club, and a ruff. So at this point I have to lead a low spade and start working on spades. So that's not a terrible idea. Whenever you know you've got some trump problems, setting up a secondary suit's a definite option of how you can go about it. I went the approach of just trying to score lots of low trumps. Anyway, 5-5-8 count, so I'll just pass. And it's gone 1 club, 1 diamond. I could double to say I've got both majors here, but what I like to do is I like double to be exactly 4-4 in the majors. So I'll actually bid 1 spade and then try and show my hearts later. So West double, my partner doubled, which probably be a support double, but I have no idea. So I bid 2 hearts and I bought it there, which seems probably high enough. It looks like we've got a diamond, 2 spades, and a heart. I need to work out, playing this spade suit, I need to work out who might have on a doubleton spade. So ace of diamonds from West, that should be for ace from ace king, so although East opened a diamond, so not necessarily. Okay, so East has the queen jack of clubs. Ten of spades. Okay, so East shouldn't have the jack. Yep. Alright, and now I can draw trumps, and my hand's good, except for my partner's king of clubs. So I had to find the spade layout. If they didn't attack spades, I would have had to give up another spade trick. So while I do make 10 tricks, they can hold me to 9. Yeah. Does anyone have any questions about any of these hands? If so, just let me know. Okay, so I'll just move on. Club, pass a diamond, 2 hearts. Got a fit, so I'll bid 3 diamonds. Partner bid 4 no trumps, and I got 2 key cards. Got all the key cards. I really don't have anything extra, so I'll just sign off in 6 diamonds. And now they're just racing through it, and they make they make 12 tricks. which seems rather impressive because it looks like we have a club loser and a spade loser. But I guess our spade loser goes on the club, so the opponent's led a heart. So here, the lead a spade, we're down, but when the opponent's lead a heart, you can lead a low club to the ace and dropping the king. So king of clubs, okay, that solved one of the issues. So they'll draw trumps in 2 rounds, staying in the south hand. Yeah. Now lead a low club to the 9. They rose with the queen. That's okay. Got in with a spade. Club to the jack. Ace of heart. Diamond to the jack. Ruff it. Now ace of hearts. Ruff a heart. And throw their losing spade away. So this wasn't a great slam. Required a wrong lead from the opponents. And then also favourable club splits and other things like that. 2 spades, double, 3 spades. Here I'm happy to double and let... I'd play that as a responsive double, like I want you to pick a minor or something. Not sure how my partner took it, but the fact that I've got a spade void, it's entirely likely that they've got 4 spades and just wanted to pass. So that's okay. East does not have a strong hand, so we're probably beating this anyway. Talking about a strong hand, my partner's got everything. So we beat it 3 tricks for plus 500, so a pretty reasonable score. But not well. So my partner just had 21, a balanced 21 count. So it's probably too strong just to overcall 2 no trumps. Could have considered betting 3 no trumps, but I don't mind double. And then when I double, just passing it out. And we get 2 club trick. Well, we get 3 club tricks, 2 diamonds, and a heart. In theory, they have to guess hearts, so my partner could have tried like a low heart, but they probably would have got it right. Okay, pass 2 hearts. Now, I've got a good shape for a takeout double, and I'd be happy to, but my partner's a passed hand. We might be able to compete. Okay, I'll double, see if we can win the part score, and we did. And my partner's got a maximum hand, and we managed to sneak in with 2 spades and win a bunch of imps. So I was tempted not to do it because I thought it was their hand, but and my partner passed as opener. Okay. By the way, are people still having problems with the Twitch feed, it being a bit slow or anything like that? If so, just let me know. I'll see if I can do something about it. Tried to fix it up a little bit, but yeah. Anyway, I'll move on. Partner opened 1 spade. I'm happy to support spades. It would be nice if I knew what the raises were, but it's not showing me what they bid. I'll bid 3 spades, which I believe in their system is a 4-card 10 to 12 raise. Alternatively, I could have bid 2 clubs Drury, which is a convention showing a maximum passed hand. I think either of them probably would have worked. So my partner had a void diamond, which doesn't make my hand particularly good. But besides that, everything's pretty nicely situated on the hand. And I'll just bring it up and let's see how they played it. So heart lead, picked up the heart finesse. So they just gave up a spade trick here, which is okay because they would have been able to get a ruff with that club anyway. And they just drew the other trump. Played a heart, and now led a heart club to the queen, trumped a diamond, trumped a heart, trumped a diamond, threw a club away, and gave up a club, then trumped it and threw their final club away. And they've got a trump left. Okay, so here I got 18 points in a balanced hand, so I'll open one club and jump to 2 no trumps, show 18, 19. And partner bid 4 clubs, which is something. I really like to know why it's not showing up as what their bids actually mean. I've got a good hand. Whatever it is, I'll bid 5 no trumps. I don't know what the bids mean, but my hand was quite good. If my partner was interested in something, I would bid something. I only bid 5 no trumps because I didn't know what any of the other bids were, and I didn't know if 4 clubs set clubs or if it was something else. Okay, so we're off an ace, so that would be a bad start. And that ace isn't going anywhere. So my partner had 16 points opposite. Okay, so we were only missing 6 points, I guess. And if I had 4 aces and the king of clubs, I guess that is possible. And that's probably what they thought I had. No, I was probably going more off than I needed to. The ace jack of diamonds being offside is kind of useful because I think I just have to guess the diamond suit to actually make. So I can't throw my diamond away anywhere, so I lead a low diamond to the king, and when that fails, play a low diamond to the 10. That being said, if you're playing against really good players, you can consider leading low diamond to the king and then low diamond to the queen. Because if they see that hand and they've got ace third diamond or even ace doubleton diamond, they should duck the diamond. Now, they're not going to do that in a grand slam, obviously, because they're just happy that I've got an ace and they're beating it. But playing the actual diamond suit, if you're playing against good players, it might actually be reasonable to drop the jack of diamonds, because when they look at king, queen, 10, that with ace doubleton or ace third, they usually just duck the first one, because if you duck the first one, you can cross back to hand and have a guess of whether to lead low to the queen or low to the 10. But if they just win the ace, then your usual player is just low to the 10. So good players will usually duck with ace doubleton or ace third or things like that to give you a guess. So if they don't duck, it's probably because they got stiff ace, ace jack or ace jack third, in which case you can play low to the queen. Now, it doesn't always hold true, but it's something worth considering that you can try dropping the jack, but only against good players. So some people manage to make 6 no trump. Everyone's making slam bar like 2 people. I would have